And so it begins. Bark! Bark! Growl! Bark! Dog, why are you so mad all the time? That's not what I wanted to do. Well, yeah. How am I even going to start this mess? Right. I just didn't know where that began. I do not have Bedrock Edition, Caleb. This is Java. I managed to do that? Take that portal apart at some point. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Okay.
You playing MC?
Yep. Come.
Playing in lava holes?
Oh yeah, come. Come watch me play around with lava. I hate this. I hate all of this. I hate all of this.
Well, I'm about to say, if you're looking for a challenge, you can do the walk to the far lands that don't exist anymore in the current version of Minecraft, right?
Are they just like...
Or you can just walk to the edge of the world. How about that? Walk to the border.
Yeah.
If you want a real challenge. I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun, which explains why, you know, I have a dwarven sword instead of like a imperial one. Cause where the fuck I get this at?
So what kind of benefits do you get as head of the guard?
That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, you're invulnerable without mods. And then with mods, you are vulnerable because I can rip your heart out. Essential or not. Or I guess console commands because you can de-rank, quote unquote, someone's status. Alright, so these people... Yeah, he has a cool looking axe, but he's in Essential in BC, and I really don't want to rip his heart out, but I kinda do. Hopefully this doesn't count as breaking. So you remember how I said um, that no matter how good your Skyrim seems, there's always going to be something wrong with it?
Yeah.
Well, I found out what's wrong with mine,
What's that?
and it's something completely random. It's innocuous, but it's still kind of game breaking in a way. So at least in Whiterun, some I guess one of my mods adds a whole bunch of lampposts all around the city, and I think it's conflicting with, even though it shouldn't be, one of my other city overhauls, which makes no sense because I have patches, and I let an mod sorter sort them based on basically community input about what should go where in the load
Okay.
order. So with all of those in there, I'm walking around and I see these floating lamps, and they're casting light on the ground, but there's nothing holding them up. They're just floating. And it's only like at 3 spots on like the western side of this, northwestern side of the city. And for some reason, the lamppost that's supposed to hold them up isn't there. And I don't know why. So now realistically, that's not a problem because that console, I could go find the ID of, I guess, a lamppost like from anywhere, write it down, come back to the city, do a player.placeAtMe, and then just kind of like fiddle around until I can get it in the right spot, and I can make my own. But right now, it's not really too much of a focus right now because if it's just for Whiterun, then I'll probably do it. But if it's affecting other areas as well, which I haven't been to yet because I just started, then I think I have a bigger problem. But I mean, so far that's really been the only issue. And I guess another thing that's more or less a part of one of my other mods is that I have this one that basically makes it so anything higher than glass rarity isn't just going to start randomly dropping from enemies anymore. You can only find it and or craft it. So if you know where to look, you can get OP gear at the beginning of the game, kind of like Morrowind style. If you can get it somehow and not get found out, like especially because it's a lot of the stuff is hoarded by rich people.
Yeah.
So if you're able to break into their houses or whatever and find the gear and like pick it out of like a case or something, you can have like OP gear and still be basically a newbie. Like I haven't even went to the Greybeards yet, and I already have a glass dagger and an ebony shield. Um, but there's a catch. Anything over 500 gold in value is marked as stolen, and you could probably figure out that anything from that's glass rarity or above is going to be worth more than 500 naturally. So it's all marked as stolen, and you can't get rid of it. Even if you sell it to a fence, you cannot get rid of the stolen tag. So for basically, as long as I have these items, I cannot get arrested while they're in my inventory. I can give them to followers, and they won't be marked as stolen. But as soon as I equip them, they are. So if I get busted, yeah, they're gone.
Huh.
So it's you have to play the hero, I guess, and not kill innocent people.
Or just save to a different file.
Yeah. So basically, like, if there's any point where I'm caught breaking into someone's house, I just do a quick reload. It's cheap, but hey. So I've only been to Whiterun, so I don't know if other areas are affected, which is what I'm probably gonna go find out. And it's really weird how it's persisting, because I've went and reinstalled both mods that I think are causing the problem, and my mod manager says nothing about conflict. And I reinstalled like the patches, and it says nothing was wrong. Everything installs normally and everything, so I don't know what it is. I mean, when your games, I actually did hit 300 mods, by the way. So when your game is modded this bad,
Good
yeah,
luck.
yeah, good luck fixing every single possible issue there is, because it's not gonna happen. There's always gonna be something wrong. like those peeps on YouTube who kind of like do giant mod and installation guides and shit. They'll tell you your game can be absolutely 100% perfect, but they're lying. There's always something wrong. I'm not saying that like they're like your game will like run absolutely like let's say 100% smooth or something. Well, I could agree with that more than it having no flaws. Period. Because with a good enough system, specs, and the right load order and the right mods installed, whatnot, you can achieve a fairly stable game. Again, fairly doesn't mean it's completely stable, but you get pretty close. You can thank God for reusing an old 10-plus-year-old game engine that needs to just die. Is this the same engine that was like used in Morrowind, or was that a completely different engine?
I mean,
Or has it been built upon for like the past 15? Because I know it's the same one that was used in Oblivion, and then it's the same one that's in Fallout 4. Again, just updated. And when I say updated, I basically mean they're basically taking a pile of shit and polishing it.
yeah, I mean, you're probably not wrong there.
We need a new. I'd be more than happy to wait longer for Elder Scrolls 6 if that means we can get a new. I think a lot of Elder Scrolls would agree. Fuck, even Fallout fans, because that affects them too.
God, I wonder if 76 used the same engine.
It does. It probably does. I really wouldn't doubt it. Well, you do know that 76 has the same bugs as Fallout 4 because they never patched them. Literally, the same bugs are in 76 as in Fallout 4.
Well then.
Yeah. I think there's like one where if you hop into a suit, a power suit, is what they're called, right? Power armor? No, power.
Yeah.
Armor. If you hop into a power armor, there's sometimes where your character will not show the armor, but your limbs will be stretched out to act like you're walking in power armor. You get to go look it up. It's the weirdest fucking thing in the world. But stuff like that. Stuff glitching into the ground, stuff like T-posing and trying to attack you with no animations, that kind of shit. I mean, the community fixed them with patches in Fallout 4, and fucking Bethesda couldn't even be bothered to fix them for 76.
Fuck.
There's only so far they can take an old engine.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty incredible when you think about, for how old Skyrim is, to be you can go crazy with it and make it look almost like a modern game. It doesn't play like one, but you know what I mean. You could definitely get it to look like one with the right setup.
Yeah.
And I know you could probably get Fallout 4 to look even better because I know Fallout 4 looks. You could arguably say it looks better than Skyrim by default. I don't know if that's. I think that's fairly subjective on that front, but from what I've seen of people who have modded Fallout 4, it's definitely a much quote unquote better looking game regarding the apocalyptic setting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is like.
Just because the engine has been updated since Skyrim's has. I mean, I'd say maybe Special Editions is on par with Fallout 4, but the 2011 edition of Skyrim is definitely not on par with Fallout 4. No way in hell. Fucking the graphics, the default high graphics in the 2011 game are absolute shit. I mean, back when I played the game for the first time, they were the shit. But yeah, since going back and looking like the base game, its graphics and how washed out it looks, it just looks so terrible. I cannot look at how the game is by default. I mean, Skyrim Special Edition's graphics by default are pushing it. It's just so washed out and dry looking. There's no color and depth to it. It's like someone took a bunch of paint, just threw it on a canvas, and then like went through with a brush a couple times, and I was like, hey, that looks good. And well, there's a lot of comparisons I guess you can make to Mr. Todd, but no, it just works. I'm not kidding. It just works. I've heard our games are a little buggy. No, I heard our games that have a few bugs.
Just a few.
Just a few. Oh, I love that. That was him saying that during the Fallout 76 presentation. Remember him saying? Like everyone starts laughing. He says it too. Have you ever played 76?
No, I kind of avoided it.
Kind of avoided it. So you basically stopped it. You looked at it and said, okay, I'll stick with Fallout 4.
No, I just like.
Or you just don't like the premise of the game itself, like the online aspect of it?
Yeah, that's part of it. I don't think like Fallout is best served as an MMO.
Yeah, it's it's a kind of a single player. It's I like it when Todd said or something about there will be no NPCs, it will be other players, and he alluded to the fact that you could substitute real life players for NPCs and have it like be amazing, and couldn't be any further from the truth, because people online are just shitty assholes.
Yeah, I mean,
default.
yeah, I mean, really, what you need is, I guess,
And like having a bunch of
it's having a working game.
well, yeah, your game needs to work first and foremost, and then you could start getting into the nitty gritty of, well, this multiplayer aspect doesn't work. So like your game has to work first before we can start even getting into anything. It's just, and I think they're working on it. I don't know how far they're gonna want to push 76, but I'm hoping that they've unveiled the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer like what in 2018, and we've heard like nothing since then. I just find that kind of hilarious. Like if you go to like the trailer that's still up on Bethesda's YouTube channel, you can see people in the comments like any updates on this. Like when you put out a teaser like this, it's often for something that's relatively coming in close future.
Fuck.
I mean,
sorry, I fell off a ladder.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that's what you're doing when you say that. Well, it's either that you fell in lava, but if you fell in lava, I think you would be your voice I think would be much louder than that.
No,
Instead of
yeah,
fuck or oh shit or oh no, it'd be oh fuck.
Yeah, and I'm still missing stuff. Fuck. Yeah, there's a... Okay. So, I'm missing my sticks. As you do. I'm gonna have to take apart that ladder. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I guess I'll just hope everything works out.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling that like the feud between the Grey Maize and Battleborns and Whiterun is inadvertently a social commentary about our politics here in the United States. Like this guy comes up to me, he's like, He's like, which side are you on? I'm like, neither side. And he's like, well, we all have to pick a side eventually. I'm like, no.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here.
We can always push that off.
I'm on the both your factions faction. To quote from the scene now scribbled. Should I bring followers to kill this guy? I can always summon them if I get in trouble. It's like, so this guy's like, so we got 2 clans here in Whiterun. They're both old and both respected. Except one of them turned their backs on the Empire. A bunch of bootlickers. Or whatever. And I'm just like, cool. I don't know, it's so similar to like what's going on in our world right now.
Okay.
And to not make this not to make this awkward, I'm fairly middle. Just putting that out there. I'm on the side of no bullshit.
Yeah, I'm on the side of we actually don't have good options.
That's fair too.
Okay, where am I Where am I gonna put this fucking ladder?
I've also turned my compass off while I'm playing Skyrim now, so I can't like, press like on, I think default it's X because I have a mod that hides my HUD if I don't. It's called, I think, iHUD. It basically makes my screen blank unless when I equip weapons or I start like using up any of my 3 health magic or stamina bars, and then they fast fade when they get close to full. So it keeps my screen, I guess you could say if Dill was playing Skyrim, clutter free. So I can take in more of the like game's atmosphere and whatnot, and not have to worry about HUD being in my way.
Yeah.
HUD when you need it, HUD when you don't. So yeah, I'm playing with my compass off. Like I literally cannot hit any button to bring it up, even though it's technically hidden. And I've been enjoying the game a lot more. I know since I basically already know where everything is at relatively. I can, whenever I get a quest, I can like look at my map and be like, okay, it's in that direction. Just start walking. Like kind of like more Windows, but at the same time, because the map tells me exactly where to go, it's just I can't like quickly see.
God, this sucks.
This guy's pathetic. Never should have come here. So you didn't play Skyrim a whole lot on your Switch? Or was it just like a little bit, or like...
Yeah, I
you
put
went
it...
to the Greybeards, didn't you? Or like that point, and like you kind of just stopped, from what I remember?
Yeah.
So you were probably like, what, a couple levels-ish?
I mean,
I don't
it's a
know. I don't
Bethesda
know how...
game, so I'm probably like way out of whack with what level I should be.
Well, I mean, to be fair, with all the mods I have installed, I haven't even completed... I just completed the I'm at basically where you're at. Except I think you might be further than I am. I haven't even went to say the Greybeards yet. But again, this is a new thing. A new character and everything I've started, so... but even then, I'm level 16 and a half. I definitely should not be this high. Like, I'm already seeing elven gear and stuff start popping up in chests. Just to give you an idea about how far I am in the leveling system. But, if anything,
I guess this is fine.
I could tweak it, but I'm wanting to go for that achievement where you get to level 50, and the levels after like level 30, 40 start coming by really slow after you run out of quests to do, which is what I felt happened last time. So I'm gaining a whole lot of levels early, so that then later on I'm actually gaining levels in the end game at a still fairly good rate. So it's kind of like a balance. I can't just, you know, make my early game not as quick, because then if I do that, then I will literally get nowhere. By the time I get close to the end game, I'll probably be like level 30 or 40. It's just there's no real way to balance it dynamically. It's like either you get a whole bunch of levels early, or you don't, and then you fuck yourself up in the end game. Mon's, well, it's not even Mon's fault. It's just how the game.
Like operates. Fuck. Man, that death really fucked everything up. Sorry, I'm still listening. I'm just mad.
No, you're good.
And I guess I built my ladder in the wrong place too, which, you know, is my fault. And now I need... I hate this.
Can't wait to count your coin, he says, as he's currently getting sliced up with a dagger.
Okay, so this goes here. If this goes here, I probably need more gates, you know, as I do.
You won't get the best of me, he says, as I get the best of...
I lost all my sticks. Okay. Oh, man.
No, you didn't hear it. Ooh, good. 5 more lockpicks. I'm running low on those for like once. I generally have too many lockpicks. And I'm always like looking for an excuse to break more. Now I'm actually like looking to hoard them. Because I have no...
Okay, so let's... where is this at? Here. Nope, that's not what I did. There. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fuck! I got nothing accomplished. I'm so mad. Okay, so now what can I do? Well, let's do the food. We'll skip the damn trees. Because I was hoping to make some progress tonight. Instead, I fell to my death. Save these for next time.
How did you see me? Peace.
Okay. Okay.
He said, "Go on, try to fight back." And you know what I did?
You fought
I fought
back.
back. I electrocuted him.
Okay, so if I just do this all the way across.
This ghost walk spell is really neat. I'm just trying to like see if I can get kills with it. So I can like go and viz. Like backstep someone.
Okay, so there's something down here. Nope. Fuck. Oh.
I can just keep ghost walking and they can't find me.
Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I know what I'm doing here.
How do you still see me? That's such horseshit.
You know what? I need a bigger hammer. And I'm not digging this out. I refuse. Take my potatoes. Bring them down here. Store them. Here. Store my crap. All right. Where is... Oh, yeah. Where is bucket? I need a bucket. Okay, no longer. No longer. No more.
I think I need to level up my sneak skill before I can start ghost walking, killing these guys. Because for some reason they can detect me even though I'm invisible if I get close enough. Which makes sense because even though I'm invisible, I still make noise.
Yep.
It's just I think they're too stupid for their own good. So, because they're bandits. So am I wrong for thinking that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm finding elven daggers in just loot, big chests.
Okay, let's put that here. Just... Okay, I am out of signs.
Well, I guess you could say that's a sign. You need to get some more.
Yeah, no shit.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. All right, you fuckers. It's still daylight out. Let's go.
Some guy in this tavern just made a villager.
Where'd these guys go?
Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Sam. Okay. Where the fuck is... Oh,
Dirt. Yeah. Piece of dirt. Okay, I need to make like probably 30 more signs. Okay, that's a good start. So okay, I mean, like honestly at some point I'm just gonna have to like take this out. Fuck! Well, the good news is I'm done here for a while. Well, I got a Minecraft pro tip. Pay attention to what's in your fucking offhand.
what was in your offhand?
Ender pearls. Okay. Well, now we get to do this the hard way. I have no gear. And fuck me!
What happened? Did you like ender pearl yourself?
Into the lava.
Oh no, did you lose your stuff?
Oh yeah, I lost everything. So now we're on another week break. Because I need to rebuild all my gear. I don't know. Maybe I should have just obsidianed everything. And just done everything that way. I was just trying to bucket lava out because I know that's faster. Alright, so... I guess Diamond Sword comes first. No, that's not what I fucking did. Let's start with this first. Let's do that. All right. Let's... Actually, let's go pee real quick.
Dragon just told me your death brings me honor. I've seen it all.
Alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright, how do I unfuck myself? Okay. I'm just... Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I could just, like, do this, but that's not going to accomplish anything. So... Okay. So we'll go back. We'll close this off. Okay. Okay, well, I have a fuck ton of golems in the lake. So that's exciting. There's one that's actually blocking. Okay. Right, I have no wood either. Now I do. Okay, need some sticks. Need a diamond sword. Great. Okay. Looting 3. Great. Have one of those.
You ever burnt a bandit to a crisp?
Not recently.
Yeah. I forgot what my keybinds were to use my spells, and so I kind of myself into a corner. And then all these bandits came around and like, do you think you could take him? And I'm like sitting in the corner, like healing faster than they could damage me.
Okay, got a cleric. Okay, so I don't have any other weapon enchantments. I'm gonna trade.
Out of arrows again.
Okay. Okay. So the first thing, I just need looting 3 on this. Oh, that's right. I don't have it.
You don't have your thing.
No, I don't have. I don't have the enchantment levels to do this. You know, because I died. Okay. So. Okay, so I need food. Well. Okay, so God, I need to unfuck all this. So mad. Just it was entirely preventable. Okay. So eggs there, melons. Okay, I have bread. Okay. Okay, where is coal? Okay, so I need a stack of coal because I'll need torches at some point. Let me check to see what these idiots do. Who's all who?
Oh yeah, they heard that shit. Gotcha. and destroyed him. I love this spell. Yeah, thanks, modders, and not Bethesda.
Okay, what are your trades? You have shitty trades. Let's redo this. Okay, clay. Clay's not that bad. You love paper. Okay. What do you want? You want sticks. Sure. And what do you want? Black wool. Okay. Did I lose the barrel? Oh, I did. Okay.
Sticker. Find out on the new episode of Ander Plays Mike. Or in this case, Ander rages at Minecraft.
It was just preventable. If I was paying attention. But, you know, I get what I deserve. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what can I do here? Okay, well, let's put this book back before I lose it. Okay. So I have some sugar cane. Let's make some paper. Let's do that.
You're pathetic, says the one whose master just got utterly annihilated.
Okay. What's that? Loyalty to? No, but I want your mending book.
Oh, now you're running away. Running away.
God damn it.
Come back here, you bastards. I'll bite your legs off.
Okay. Alright, so I have mending. Great. Probably still can't attach it. That's fine. It's whatever.
Still failing novice lockpicks. Holy shit. 3 in a row. Okay, let's get this one. Where's this even open at? That's 4 in a row. Oh, this is a depth. Never mind. Okay. I'm stupid.
I just combine these two.
I don't think that was worth all the lockpicks, though. Whatever. Upgrade my health.
I'm going to need black wool.
Racist.
No, that's not right. Yep. Okay. Let's get some trades going. Where are you? It's very hard to find. There's... Here you are. Where's tool guy? Where is my tool guy? You all look the same.
Yeah, that's what inbreeding does.
Okay.
And r/leopards ate my face.
No, like, this isn't even... Okay. Okay. Alright. So... Okay, so this is... Man, I don't have shit.
Yeah, that's what happens when you die. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, I know what dying feels like in Minecraft, because it's like... You know, the game is kind of like, I mean, I don't know, it's... The way I've seen it, like, if you ever... I guess the stupid deaths are what gets you more than anything else.
Oh yeah, like that's like one of the most frustrating things. Is like in a way is just like for the most part completely preventable. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this the long way. So in the meantime, let's just get this for later with an eye on the future. I mean, honestly, this is like for an XP farm would come in really handy. Okay, so all this can be stored for now. I have a fuck ton of another ward. I don't think I need to do anything else. Okay. So at this point, I just need to go killing. So avoid the creepers.
Some may call this junk, and they'd be correct. Wow, those are a lot of money. I'll buy the glass, goat horns, I'll take that lockpick. Ooh, refined malachite. He wants 800 for it though, what the fuck? Bitch, I don't have that money. Well, yes, actually, I kind of.
All right. Need to get 15, up to 15. I guess I probably should put looting on first, but I didn't want to waste. Oh, guess I'll just knock down creepers until. Fuck! I need gravel. I need to fix this. All right. Okay, so I don't think I have enough to make a trade here. Okay. So it goes in there. Just keep that around. Just throw the gravel back in here. Food. Get me more bread. Okay. Okay, so still need like 7 more levels. Three. Don't need looting right now. Don't need infinity. I can skip on silk touch. Efficiency. Oh, I don't have that. Protection, don't need right now. Okay. So I have Unbreaking 3. Okay. So I mean, I guess, yeah, need to do this. All right, let's go dig for some nether quartz. That's the quickest I've ever seen him bail. Oh, fuck, I don't have gold.
shit over here? Hello? You talking
Hi.
shit over here, Durs?
Hey, I just saw you join and then leave.
Oh. Yeah, well, I joined and then I was like, ooh, I need to shut my door. So I left to shut my door. Oh, having fun over here?
Eh,
Not so much for Ender, no.
Oh. Hey, sound pretty stressed, Andy. Need someone to talk to?
I fucking died in fucking Minecraft.
I didn't know that was possible.
It's very possible.
Oh. Oof. Do you lose everything?
Depends on where you die.
Did you lose everything?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
Well, yeah, it completely sucks.
How much?
Yeah.
How much did you lose?
All my mining equipment. You know.
So, how many hours are you back now?
Something like a week.
Mm.
You know. It's probably actually more because it took me a week to like sort of recover from breaking a pickaxe, and I've lost all my gear. Again, I don't like have battle gear, so it's not that big of a deal, but
Yeah. That sucks, dude.
so here I am. Wandering around one of the worst zones. Because I need effing experience. And that's all bad news. Alright. Well, I know one place that's relatively safe. So when is everyone going to start playing Fall Guys?
I don't know. It looks fun as hell. I mean, I've played it. It's pretty fun. It's just like super, like a super chill, like party game. And like you just, it's like, have you ever watched anybody play it yet?
Yeah, I've been watching people play it.
Okay, yeah. Just like the concept, I think is fun. You could just hop in and play and like try to qualify, and just get as far as you can, like through the rounds. And I think it's even more fun when you have like people that you know and like you're in a little squad. So, yeah, I think that's the big thing. It's just like that part of it all. That, and it's just like goofy music and pick up and play capability. So,
Yeah, because I was wondering when you guys are going to start sweating that.
dude, I'm sure there are going to be people starting to sweat that. So it's obviously kind of hard to get number one. Murloc got number one today, though, with my help, of course. But we got down to like the final four, and it was the tail game where you had to have the tail on you. Well, him and I were going back and forth, getting the tail between these two other people. It was just like a free-for-all. And when Murloc picked it up, I was like, you know what, screw it. So I was like, Murloc, run away. I'll go pull these guys. So he was running away, and I was grabbing these people and like holding them back from getting to Murloc. So, because I was like, I at least want one of us to win, and I'll be that sacrificial lamb. So it was pretty fun.
Ah, so you went for the cheese win.
Yup.
You have no honor.
No, I don't. You're right.
I think I looked at. I mean, it looks interesting. I think my first thought was, oh, it looks like, you know, a variant of like, you know, marbles on stream essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Basically marbles on stream, yep. Everybody and like it's just hilarious like watching like and even playing in it, you know, there's like 40 people trying to get through a tiny door and everybody's like just piling on each other trying to jump through it. Oh, it's just funny as hell. And there's even like a soccer one too. That was fun.
Yeah, I've seen that mess.
Yeah, this is
Not Rocket
Fall
League.
Guys. Yeah. My Fall Guys League. It's the same concept, you know, everybody running, everybody chasing the ball.
Yeah, so really not much different.
Yeah. Just legit a bunch of ball chasers. Be happy to hear. I switch to Fennec again.
Oh,
Flavor of the week, baby.
yep, you and Grav both.
Yeah. I thought Graf switched to the Octane.
Well, he was praising the Fennec not too long ago.
Yeah, and then you just switch back. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
I called him out on stream for it.
Nice. I mean, you gotta. Can't let that go untapped.
No. I was like, Grav thinks he's all dill over here,
Yeah.
switching, praising the Fennec and then not using it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's up there? Guys, get out. Zombie
Is
pigs.
Brent even around right now?
He's been around all night.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. You getting Fall Guys, Brent?
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it.
Oh. So I had my first interesting situation with Nerve.
What do you mean?
Squiddy, him and I were playing last night. And, you know, he hasn't really played much with Squiddy. Because Squiddy's been, like, you know, doing his thing and then the hurricane shit, so.
Yeah.
Finally got a night to, like, grind a little bit. Well, we were playing a few, and, like, Nerve just seemed off. I don't know. Not sure what was happening, but we barely won the first one. And then the next couple we lost and just making dumb mistakes. Nerve wasn't even in comms, by the way. It was Squiddy 9 comms, and Nerve was just like, I ain't feeling comms. Okay. So we were playing, and then we lost, and he ended up leaving. He just, literally, we lost. Then he left the party, left Rocket League, and just basically, I didn't see him online for like an hour, and then finally got back on Rocket League. And he just solo played, like solo queued. And I was like, okay. Like, he didn't say anything. And I was like, well, I'm interested why he left. So eventually, a couple hours later, I was like, hey, dude, like, what was going on? Just, like, feel him out. And he was, like, saying that, like, he wasn't feeling it even before playing with us, but he played anyways, and whatever. Like, name your excuse why he left. But it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like,
I mean, it's entirely possible.
so like, I guess I don't know. Since the fact that we weren't in comms, I kind of feel like, and we didn't really set up a practice. We all just happened to get on and play. So I kind of feel like I should like just brush it off like no big deal.
Yeah.
But I'm just not used to that because everybody I play with are like having fun. Oh, we're sucking. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave because I suck. I've never had somebody like just straight up rage quit. And I'm like,
I don't know. Like, I can't necessarily like speak for Nerve one way or the other, but like, you know, sometimes when you're in that realm of just like, you know, Rocket League is pissing you the fuck off, and it's, you know, some people just, you know, are gonna do the rage quit thing. Like, I don't know. Like, from my standpoint, like, I wouldn't fault Nerve for anything.
okay.
Like, you know, it's just, yeah, it's kind of weird that way. Like, you know, there's a small case to be made for comms, but I mean, other than that, it's just like, like, shit happens.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, as always, if there becomes a pattern of behavior, yeah, then it's worth considering.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking that was like probably the best route is like seeing if there's a pattern. And if there's a pattern, then you want to do something. But I mean, he's had a great track record with showing up and playing and, you know, just playing things out. So, but, and regardless, I mean, you know, it's, you know, we're still viewing him as like a rental. So,
Yeah.
like, I honestly, I wouldn't mind keeping him. He's fun. And he's like a super chill guy. So, but obviously, you know, he doesn't know if he wants to even play in a league next season. So, it's just like, I don't know. We'll see. And I'm like, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's like completely fair. Like, if he doesn't know, you know, he doesn't know.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Worst case scenario, we could find him a home somewhere if needed. Won't be hard.
Yeah.
Plenty of people be willing to take him. Especially because he's like almost 1900.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. This isn't anything on Nerve, but I mean, it's like, you know, there is a difference in skill level, like, you know, because he's you know, pushing over 1800. Like, you know, that's basically like it should be a new tier or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I guess that's like bubble, you know, tier. And yeah, to be fair, I said the same thing about Divine when he was kind of, you know, pushing well over 1800. It's like, you know, I don't know what we can actually offer people.
Right.
Because we just don't have anyone at that caliber. And I mean, like, you know, IGL breaks out by ranks, but, you know, as you climb higher, like, you know, that's basically 200 MMR. So once he's, you know, once people are clear over 1800, it's like, well, there needs to be another tier.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we should be seeing that soon.
well, I mean, you'll see it in, you know, Rocket League competitive ranked. But like IGL basically has 1600 and over because it's kind of in a way, like, again, I don't know how that affects the scene or whatever, but it's also like, you know, once you start pushing into the, like, you know, 1900, again, I'm not going to disparage anybody because, you know, it is difficult finding a team. You know, it's just, you know, the scene is, you know, kind of shitty.
Yeah.
because it's just, it's, there are probably more bubble players, and people up in that rank than there are, available teams. So it's like, it's difficult. It's difficult for these, for everyone to find teams. So I don't know what the solution is, but
I don't know.
But like, I kind of like, I sympathize sometimes with like Nerve and Divine in a sense. It's just like, in a way, it's like they're kind of like, I don't know if this is necessarily good for me.
Right. Feel squiddy.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Which, by the way, Squiddy's now entertaining trying to go pro.
Well.
Like making that grind.
Yeah. Like it was always there.
Right. I mean, he's got the time. He can get the skill level. He's just got to put in the time.
Yeah. Like that. I don't know. I feel like that never should have been a question for him.
I know.
But like he doesn't have the drive. That's the problem.
Right. Yeah, that'll do it. He's actually, I mean, at least he's entertaining it now, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but like if he wants to go pro, he also has to accept that there's, I don't know, there may not necessarily be, much in it for streaming.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean, like, there's not much in it for streaming, so go pro? Or...
Well, like, he's probably going to have to choose one. Like...
Yeah.
And, until he, like, I don't know. Is
goes
like
pro.
Yeah, it's fully pro, and even then, like...
Only certain pros.
Yeah.
Actually get a lot of Twitch attention.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it's... Everything's just a crowded field. So it's like, you just kind of have to learn to make do.
Yep. But
so
I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. We'll always see if he's like going to do it or not. I just, it may just, maybe it's just a maturity level thing. I don't know. But like, it is something that he's going to have to commit to.
Right.
And, I don't even think it is that once he's made it, he can fully focus on streaming.
Right.
Because, like, I don't know. That's just my thought.
I mean, part of being a pro is having a good streaming personality.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about if he has it or not. I'm just saying that it's a fact.
Yeah.
Or
if you're not entertaining to watch, well, you're not much of a pro in the eyes of Rocket League viewers.
Right. So
like try to think of a pro inside Rocket League who doesn't stream to some extent.
Well, I mean, they stream, but like, I don't know.
Like, can you name one that doesn't stream or has any sort of social presence? See?
Turbo, but he's like, he has presence, but he streams like once like a month. And everybody subs that one day of the month. He never comes back because he doesn't like to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Turbo's may not be streaming because he's busy practicing or whatever, busy improving. Like, that's part of the trade-off.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
You can stream, but like, people may watch you for a little bit, but I think they just, even for pros, it's just lesser extent. It's just like, I just want to see you play. That's really it. So again, I could be wrong on that, but like,
I mean, there are pros that just play and they don't have much personality and people watch, but that's like few and far in between. like squishy. I mean, he has somewhat of a personality, but a lot of the times he's just like, he plays, and he's like, oh yeah, thanks to the sub, dude. Oh yeah, thanks to the sub, dude. And he's just chilling and vibing.
Yeah, and I mean, again, that's
But he's like an anomaly, I think.
I don't know.
'Cause-
Squishy gets to be squishy because he's squishy.
Exactly.
So I think this comes with the territory, but one of like Magic's best deck builders ever, Sam Black. I mean, he streams, but he's kind of in that. I just think it's like, I think it's more. It's just that it's had slightly introverts and all that. And slight introversion because it's just the way sometimes gamers are, but also it's just they're more focused on what they're doing.
Wait, you're telling me there's people who play video games that are introverts?
Yeah, like me.
I know, I'm just kidding. But you're getting out of your shell a lot,
Wow.
which is awesome.
I mean, I don't know if I'm totally out of the shell. Because
You've made wavelengths from what you used to be like, though.
I'm still kind of like that.
You're talking about like away from here.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, you're pretty open to our club.
Yeah, because I've warmed up to everyone. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
you're just talking about outside of this
Yeah,
little home.
yeah. Like I'm still a freaking introvert, but I just know everyone now. So it's like,
Right.
it's not that hard to hold whatever conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's like, fuck. Like, even at work, like, for the longest time, I really didn't say much.
Until I showed up.
I mean, like,
Then I got you arguing about everything.
I mean, I always,
Why do I see that?
It was a good thing. Like 99% of the time. Every now and then they actually yelled at us for talking too much.
I mean,
Or maybe they just yelled at me.
they yelled at me.
Yeah.
I don't know. They yelled at me and Joe for talking way too much. But it's like,
Yeah, it happens.
it's like in a way, it's just like fucking Christ. Like,
Just let me be me.
yeah,
You want me to be an extrovert? You want me to be an introvert? Like, make up your mind.
yeah. Like, because I can just be like silent, head down.
Yeah.
Like if
Ain't
you,
nobody got time for that.
well, I mean,
Well, some places do, actually.
it's just like I can do that, and the only reason why you'll know I'm here is because we had a meeting or something.
Right.
So it's like, but like if you want like I don't know, idiot Jim, then you have to learn to put up with some of this shit.
Yeah, well,
Well, and also like, I don't know. I mean, I know I've said this, but like there's a huge difference, pre 2010 me and, post all that shit.
yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm still a fucking introvert, but like now I'm just an introvert who doesn't really give a shit.
Right.
And I mean, part of that's probably because, outside of that, it's just like, well, for a while it's just like, it's theoretically possible that, there's no tomorrow.
Right. So you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like, gonna show up for work with no pants on.
That.
No. No, I have like some decency. I make the joke, but it's like.
What's that?
But it's like, it's like, in a way, just give me some fucking credit here. Like.
Right.
But also, I'm not as willing to put up with a lot of shit these days.
Which is good. I mean, honestly, that's what companies need. People who don't put up with shit, and like, you can, not put up with shit in a good way. And I think you do go about it the right way, which is the important part. Because there's definitely a wrong way about going about not putting up with shit.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, more zombies. God damn, I'm gonna have to wrap this up.
Oh, Durs. I gotta put in a request for our match on Saturday. I don't know who's gonna stream. It's between you and Coyote, but thinking you and Coyote gonna stream our BTG Red Bulls match.
Oh, well, shit, yeah, I mean, I'll be down. I don't care where it's at. As always, if Coyote wants to do it, and have me on board, then I'm all for that.
Yeah. He's just excited to co-cast, so kind of same thing with Shurikens, whatever. I don't think he cares either. As long as he's there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in fairness to everyone, I don't like, because I like legitimately asked Tank for your matches, like, I don't care where it is. I think it's, like your turn to host. And he actually said, no, I actually did last time. I'm like, oh, okay. But
Yeah.
If you like go through official channels and whatnot, that's just like, well, yeah, I won't fight it. I'll still offer it. Like, if you want co-host, I'm there.
Yeah.
But like, in the unofficial B stream or wherever, it's like.
Well, this is unofficial as well because he doesn't offer Saturday casting. So, but
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'll be more than happy to freaking co-cast.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a good match. Because Nerve's playing against some old buddies, so praying that he's not gonna like secretly throw. But I doubt he would. He's not that type of person. He honestly seems like he wants to. This is like a revenge game for him. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like, regardless of what you think, I mean, yeah, I never think about throwing.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, it barely matters in Mafia.
It's true.
No, my playstyle just sets me up to throw. Inadvertently or not.
Right. What does?
My playstyle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can. You ain't wrong. You didn't really play that. You haven't really played that playstyle in a hot minute, though, have you?
I mean,
I haven't seen it.
I mean, he did in the scrim, but it's like I can sort of.
Oh, he did. He did in the scrim.
Yeah, but it's like, in some regards, it's like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna, worry too much about it. Like, other than outside, it's just like, oh, okay, this is like what I noticed.
Weren't the Pocket Rockets supposed to play a team? Oh, they're playing Euphoric. That's it. They're playing Euphoric this week. When's Euphoric playing? Because that's a big game for. That's actually a revenge game for Sherlock.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's
It's true. It's Euphoric.
yeah.
I talked to DZ. I was like, hey man. After a conversation, I was like, hey man, like, I talked to a couple people, and they concur that he could be more vocal, communicative, and they said overall he's been good, but they would confirm he's never in the server, and they do confirm it's kind of not the best experience to have to get a hold of him like via his cell phone.
Yeah.
Like, instead of, the whole team chat, like, hey everybody, there's a team chat where you could legit just talk to each other there.
Yep.
Instead, he makes it difficult, and he, either you have to message him on Steam or go to his Discord, because he's always in his Discord, like 24/7. So I even mentioned him. I was like, hey man, like, I'm not asking you to like do a full-time commitment to like, be active in our server, but it is nice to see, like, especially captains be active and like existent in our Discord, because that's kind of the whole team thing. Like, it's part of being a team and being a part of the org. Like, and he was like, oh yeah, no worries, man, sorry about that. I'm like, no, like, you don't have to apologize, just, asking if you could, just be a little active so we can, see your face and know who you are, and your team can, know that you're around. And so, but I'm assuming Divine, I'm not sure who's taking over when they go to Tier 1 next year. If it's Divine or Sherlock, I'd like one of them to, whoever it is, I want to make sure that captain is active in our Discord.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who, but preferably I'm going to be like, DZ, I think you're great, but I think you should stick to just playing Rocket League. Because this is like the second season in a row where
Yeah. And I mean,
he's
like,
non-existent.
I mean, in defense, like, I know we kind of threw it his way, or punted, but
Yeah.
I think.
No, you're right. He wasn't super thrilled about doing it. So.
Yeah. But I think, I don't know. Like, Fresh Tap was like, well, in a way, like, you also did, and like, I would not necessarily say like what happened with Mirage was initially like, reflective on you or anything.
No. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully. I mean, like I said, it's not bad. It's just people are like, oh, it's cool, it's whatever. Like Jordan's like, I'm ready to, like, I'm fine being a sub and I'm accepting. He's like, I just wish I got more playing time. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, and that's his choice. Like, and like, and you knew you were gonna be a sub this season, so like, can't really get too mad about that. Like, just take this as a developmental season and kick some ass next season and find a starting position somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's, like, I get it. I get the struggle, wanting to eat. Jordan's hungry, so. But
I don't know. Like, I also feel like for Jordan, it's like one of the dangers is it's like, you kind of, in a way, you kind of miss like an actual like development stage.
yeah, kind of jumped it a little bit.
Yeah. Which isn't necessarily bad, but like I feel like at this level you. Fortune 1. Can I do better? No.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Okay, I was like, I'm not sure where that's connected. No,
Sorry.
I get it.
Sorry, Fortune 1. I'm just not gonna re-roll. Cartographer, and that's open. Okay, so my journey begins. To restore the axe. I have to make a diamond pickaxe.
Mm.
God, I probably got to get off soon too.
Probably.
Well, let's make one of those. No, let's. Oh yeah. So what I lost wasn't completely disastrous. We'll just put that away. Okay, so now we have that. That goes here.
Tried to get my wife into Fall Guys. Didn't really work.
Well, that's not surprising.
I know. She's playing it. She's like, you want to try it out? And she's like, I'll try it, but that's it. I'm like, she started playing. I'm like, you're actually enjoying this? She goes, yeah, but I'd rather be watching trash shows. And I'm like, okay. I tried.
Yeah. God, there's all these fucking golems. Okay. I guess I should like start on projects to kill some time.
Not gonna lie, tank has got me afraid to try to win this next match. I feel like we should throw.
Dude, you should not throw.
Huh?
You should never throw.
I know. Just thinking about it though, being like, there is correlation between going 6-0 and then showing up in playoffs and getting murdered. But
dude, it's freaking tier 1.
I know. Probably gonna get murdered at some point.
Yeah, like go 6-0.
I know. At least we'll have that.
You'll have more than that. Like, yeah, I get it, but like, you know, this is. It's like you can go 6-0 in tier 1.
Yeah. And honestly,
in your first season.
Yeah. I do think, so I was talking to Nerve about it, and I was like, dude, we have like I'm like, I wonder how good of a chance we have to like take it to the dome. And he's like, honestly, he's like, we actually have a decent chance. He's like, basically saying that like, because last season, his team went to the Tourney Champions, and they made it to the semifinals in Tier 1. And if he's saying we got a chance, I feel that's a good feeling. We just have to keep grinding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's no reason why not.
Yeah.
It's like, again, to be honest, like, you know what the issues are that hold you guys back.
Me.
No, I don't even think it's you, right?
Squiddy.
No, it's not Squiddy. It's basically like the mentality.
Yeah.
It's like this season is like, again, this is what drives me crazy about your team. It's like, like, in a way, it's like, you know what you have to do, so why are you just doing it now?
Because I think, well, for me especially, it's like every game I'm going in being like, there's no guarantees. That's just the mindset you need to have. And I didn't have that in Tier 2 sometimes because I'm like, oh, we're the best. But knowing there's no ceiling in Tier 1, it's like we can get completely shit on at any moment.
Yeah.
So we got to step it up each week. And I like the quickness of the gameplay. I'm a huge fan of that. Like, I like how fast each game is and each match is. It definitely helps with the flow better. So I'm excited to see how far we can go, and I don't know. I mean, also excited to see what our team makeup will be next year, next season at least. Curious if Nerve's gonna stick around. If I'm sure Squirrel is, but Squiddy I know will be. Griff, he's still unheard of. Like,
Yeah, but
tried to.
it's again, that's like not his fault.
Right. So I'm actually thinking about like maybe asking him like, dude, you can stay on our team, or you can play for like, I'm sure you can be a starter for a tier 1 team or tier 2 team, because nothing on his tracker shows that he should be tier 1.
Yeah.
I don't know why they labeled him tier 1. I don't know if that was just laziness, but like, he's never played a match. His tracker has never went above even near tier 1. So there's absolutely no reason why he should be labeled as such. So I may ask him next season, be like, hey dude, you want to mix it up? Find a team to play with, and like, it's been a good run, but you know, see what he says maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I
'cause
didn't.
I feel like it's just, there's no reason for us to be hoarding him, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, like, the thought was he'd actually be playing. Like,
Right.
so it's like,
By him taking the season off, it's like, that's fine. But like, I feel like we're evolving a little bit, and you know, like, nothing bad to Griff, but like, if I'm sure Squirrel's gonna stick around, and if Squiddy wants to start, I'd rather have Squiddy play, because he's been playing with us and grinding with us so much.
oh yeah,
So like, I'd rather Griff find a different home that he can just smash with and smash people in tier 2, because that's what he's always done. So
yeah. At least until like whatever he gets his, footing and gets to tier 1.
right. So like, the one time I asked him recently, it was the match against Shuriken. I asked him if he didn't mind showing up to be like a sub just in case, and I guess he just got busy, but he never got back to me on that, and I was like, okay. So I just assumed he was busy.
Yeah.
So, but it's all good. Be nice for him to find like I mean, obviously he'll be a starter wherever he goes, but it'd be fun to watch him play and see if he can just destroy people on another team. I know he won't play with Gravity though,
Well, no,
which
They're
nothing
too-
against Gravity. He just,
they're
I
too
mean,
similar.
Gravity even knows. Yeah, they're two separate people.
They're too similar. So it's like,
Yeah, even Gravity knows. He's like, it sucks Griff doesn't like me. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know. He just likes people and doesn't like people. Like, it's nothing personal. He just doesn't like playing with you. He's like, okay.
fuck. Why'd you get in my way?
Oh, and I talked to him. Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm just giving out all this personal information about people. It's okay. Intense said he's pretty much done with the Goon Squad. Basically told me, he's like, you can just remove me from the sub even. He's like, I'm over it. I'm like, okay. Like, and he kind of explained it, which I can understand his point of view. It's like, he's like, they never play with me. They just do their thing. And he's like, I'm basically doing nothing. And I'm like, well, some subs are kind of like that, like, depending on what was agreed upon. He's like, well, I came in, he's like, I thought I was going to be a starter, and then it, like, morphed into me being a sub, and then morphed into me doing nothing. He's like, and I've heard, like, nothing from Witness about it all. And I'm like, yeah. Like, I feel like he'd be more communicative on that. He just kind of, like, has rolled with what he thought is the best move for the team to win. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, he he's making promises and making decisions and then just flipping that decision quick and being like, oh, we're gonna do this instead. So Intense is like, I want to play again for another team, but he's like, I'm not playing for this team next season. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, sucks that you had that experience. So I'm not even sure if the Goon Squad will be a thing next season too. Because I know Witness is talking about trying to play. He wants to play with Suga. And if Green does something next season, or Green can even be another sub, but they were talking about bringing Witness to their team to like roll in the mix with Cole and Murloc and Suga. But I don't know. That's just all speculation.